Hi, crafty friends. You guys, this new fabric that I found at the Dollar Tree is so good. And that sign, when I saw it, I was like, oh, I know what I want to do. So I've been working on how I want to do my table setup for Easter dinner. And so when I saw this fabric, it so matches all the colors that I'm going for. So I thought, let's do something. So I'm just tracing this out on a piece of cardstock. I guess you could use any type of paper really, because I want to kind of make it my pattern. And then I'm going to stack, I kind of cut apart. I was going to do them one at a time. And I was like, well, that's silly because I can get two rabbits out of one roll of the fabric. So I'm just going to pin it in there and then we'll cut the whole thing out. And then we're just going to make little like stuffies. And I thought that would be super cute to put at each person's place setting. I also found these really cool little miniature cutting boards that I think I'm going to like personalize to put on the settings too. I haven't figured that part out yet, but I'm just kind of, again, building the table scape that we're going to do here. So I was also thinking about once I get this all cut out, like how I want to put this together. Do I want to do my edges and turn it inside out? Or do I want to have more like frayed edges, which y'all know I love anything that looks a little distressed. Then I was like, well, what if we kind of compromise in the middle? And so if you had some fraying, it would be okay. So that's what I ended up with. So I'm going to take the little pattern off here and just set that aside and save that to do the next ones with. But again, I got oh, sorry, cat. I got two of, actually four cutouts, but two little stuffies out of each one. So you guys, I'm just using the smallest amount of hot glue around the edges. I don't want there to be a big thick thing of hot glue, just enough to hold my edges together because we are going to put a little bit of stuffing in these. I didn't want them to be like super stuffed, but just enough, just so that you can see a little poofiness. Because again, we're just going to put this at each person's table setting. So that's why I was like, man, I wish I had one of those tips on my glue gun, the really like the thin ones where you can just get that little beaded line of hot glue. So it kind of took me a minute to kind of play with it and get it where I wanted, but it worked out great. So then I just started hot gluing around. And then just stuffing, would hot glue a little bit more, stuff some more till I got to the very end of it. That seems to be the easiest way for me, especially when you're trying to get in like those little legs and the ears and stuff like that. But I love this shape of the bunny so much. Oh my goodness. All right, so then I have these little vintage buttons. And look how cute this is. I'm obsessed. Love this fabric. All right, friends, thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to follow the page for more.